Hi there, students. Workflow. The workflow. This is normally an uncountable noun. Well, firstly, it can be the rate at which work takes place. So we need to increase the workflow. We need to increase the efficiency of the workflow. Okay, it's the rate at which the work takes place. Or alternatively, the workflow can be the procedure, the process by which the work takes place. And very often, workflow is defined by a flow chart. So let's see, what is the workflow to make a video? Well, first I need to decide what the subject is going to be. That's very important because it needs to be interesting, etc. Then I need to look at that word and think about examples and look this word up in lots of different dictionaries. Then I sit down in front of the camera and I make the video. Then I need to check that the video's okay. If it's not okay, then I have to make it again. If it's okay with the sound, with the picture, with various other things. Then I have to upload it. And when it's uploaded, then I have to put the tags, the title. I then need to decide when it's going to be released, and then I program it for release, and then finally the video is released. And then post-production, I need to see the questions and the comments that are made and answer those questions and comments, and think about, then afterwards evaluate if the video was successful and why it was not successful. And this is the workflow. It's the procedure by which a task is completed. In a factory there are various different jobs that go to create the final product, and this is the flow of work, the workflow, the way that the work is organized, the order of the stages. So if you've got the right software, this can improve workflow, and that in turn, if you improve the workflow, you will improve the productivity. So the workflow is the way that a particular job is organized. It's the various different stages, and all of the different bits that you need to think about. So it's the progression of work done, the flow, or the rate at which that work is done. So if you can maintain the same workflow with less workers, that's going to improve profitability. Okay, so workflow, it's the sequence of processes, yeah, from the very beginning of something to the completion. So the workflow is the sequence of things, the path that describes all of the things that go from starting to completely finishing a product or something like that within business. Okay, so the workflow, the sequence of steps. If you can improve the workflow, this is a very good thing. If you can streamline workflow, and there are many different ways you can do this. If you buy new machinery, this could improve workflow, or even take steps out of the workflow process. So the workflow is really the sequence of operations within a workplace. It's first do this, then do this, then do this. If you can reduce the number of steps and you can make them dovetail together very nicely, to fit together, then you will have a very efficient workflow. Okay, so workflow, the productivity. Okay, so a good workflow chart is quite a difficult thing to do. Okay, so to modify the workflow, you also probably need to think about the cost of the workflow, because different workflows may have different costs associated with it. Okay, as to origin, well, this is the flow of work, which is very clear, the flux of work. As to formality, workflow, I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality. Use it in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, or something formal, but this is a business word. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Workflow.